You know what time it is? What is up, everyone? How's everyone doing on this fine Sunday night? It has been like a month since I have streamed, and we are back at it. And guys, I want to say right off the bat, I'm going to try to make effort to do this once a week again. So I know towards the end of the year, I was kind of slacking, but it's time to get back on track. And we'll be doing that. Man, we got 67 people in the chat right now just here in the first couple of minutes. So that's awesome. We are doing 2 giveaways tonight. If you guys have been following my Instagram or Facebook, you had a chance to vote on that. And we voted, and it's going to happen. So I want to say hi to a couple of people. We got Josh in the house. What's going on? How are you doing, man? We got that Power Rangers guy. We got Astronaut Ranger saying. We got MMA Head. Random person gets this out. 1, 2, 3. That's a funny name. Saying the time. We got Maddie from Mid Tennessee Geek. What's going on, man? We got Nick Tillett in the house. Sean Metal, Wanda. We got Tony Kumara. We got a new person in the chat. I'm wondering if the reboot is going to be the Turbo reboot. There's Turbo things going on today that we're definitely going to talk about. We got Milady Cat. How you doing? We got LeBron Fett, Christopher Hewitt, man, Trisha Lewis, man, so many of you guys here already. And Derpy Entertainment saying it's Morphin time. All right, guys. So we actually have a different kind of show. We're going to have some guests today, but we have like some big things to talk about for the Power Rangers community. We have the reboot news, of course. I have something that someone sent me as a tip this morning, but I'm not entirely sure if it's real or not. But we're going to figure that out. But first, I want to bring on our panel today, and our panel is quite important. So first, I'm going to bring on, his name is Adrian, but he likes to go by Muffin. Everybody, welcome Adrian. How you doing, man?
Hey, man, it's going pretty good. How's it going?
And then we got his partner in crime, but he is the El Honcho, El Patron, if you say. His name is Adam. Now, you may know Adam. San Antonio may know Adam because Adam is the founder and owner of San Antonio's Morphinominal Expo, one of the biggest Power Rangers cons in the country. And he's on for a reason tonight. It's not just say hi. Of course, he's a Power Rangers fan, so we're going to talk Power Rangers. But he has some things that he wants to talk about. We have some teasers in the background if you can see them. If you guys know these artworks, which I'm sure a lot of people know this about zordi.art about this time because that dude does some crazy AR work. How are you guys doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good.
Doing fantastic.
Nice. So I had made a video last week, guys, and we're gonna get the first giveaway out of the way now. I'm gonna give it to the early people here for sure. And you know, as you guys know, I cover a lot of Power Rangers content, but every now and then I cover something else that I like The Crow or Chucky or Superman. Superman's a big one. Well, last week I did a Superman video, and I said we're going to have a giveaway connected to that Superman video. So here it is, guys. Now, the giveaway is pretty cool. It's the Justice League Power Rangers collected edition. It's hardcover. It's nice, man.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah.
So it's all the issues in here. Very cool. I actually got a couple of these, but let me give this away. I thought it was appropriate since we did a Superman video, but I'm still a Power Rangers channel. Kind of connects right there. Of course, one of the best Power Ranger mashups comic books that has come out. I know they've done Godzilla since then. They've done Ninja Turtles, but this one, a lot of people want a sequel to. So how are we going to do this, guys? So we got a question that I'm going to ask you guys. Now, the first couple of questions, the first 5 people that get it right, we're going to enter into a wheel. And then of that wheel, we'll pick a winner. And the reason I'm going to pick 5 people to get into the wheel is because YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, which I didn't go live because I forgot a step, go on. They come in at different rates. So people will say that they commented first, but I don't see it first on here. So the first 5 people will get entered to a wheel, and from the winner of the wheel, that we will select a winner. So the question, my friends, are:
Can me and Adrian enter the?
Honestly, that's a pretty simple cover, I'm not gonna lie.
Do it. But you have to have watched my last video. That's the thing.
Oh,
okay. So in the last video, guys, what TV show did I mention might be made in my last video about the Superman movie coming out? I'm gonna look at the chat real quick. This might be a hard one. No one might not get it because I kind of brought it up for like, I don't know, I give it like a minute. Let's see if I give it a minute in the video. Again, the question is from people who watched the last video, in the Superman video, what show did I mention might be made? Let's see. Ooh, no one's coming up with it. Did I make it too hard? Let's see what it says. Oh,
No
we got
Jeopardy music going.
do, 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 do.
That's when you got to have the Wheel of Fortune music going on.
Right? Dust Productions. What's going on, man? We got Kata JSL. We got Vincent Yu, Jordan Brown, Jared Tweely. Let's see. They're saying Smallville, which is not correct. Smallville is not correct. They're guessing. I didn't watch random guesses of Jimmy Olsen, but Smallville. No, not Superman. Superman. I don't know what that means. I don't know right now. Nope.
I believe in you guys. Come on.
Oh my gosh. Okay. It's just might be whoever gets the first one. Oh man. So we'll let that sit for a little bit. Whoever can answer, and I'll leave the question up. But
pull up his video right now. Hurry.
Right? Everyone's kind of going through it right now.
You scroll through it.
Arrow. Well, I mean, it's connected to the Arrowverse. No, not Power Rangers. Did any of you guys watch Infinite Crisis on the CW with the?
I seen a little, but I didn't get to catch up with like all of it.
Okay, it's kind of like, that's kind of like where I stopped watching, honestly, like the CW shows. But it's from that. I'm surprised no one got it. Nope, not Arrow. Okay. See, I honestly don't know. This is like the second time I've been here, and I guess I missed that.
Hey, at least she's being honest, man.
Right?
Being honest.
Ooh, man.
She gets
some newbies. That's good though. That's good too.
That's good. That is true. We got Tanya in the house. Tanya's from Australia, so just came in. Did some people mention Smallville? I think this is the closest one. Chloe Hua, Kingdom Come. I think that's the closest one. Kingdom Come, Kata. I'm gonna give them those two, Chloe Hua and Keita, because now everybody else is just gonna guess, right? So what I had said in the last video, guys, was. Because I don't know if you guys saw, but they revealed the crest of the Superman crest, what it looks like. And it looks like the Kingdom Come Superman. And they had talked about Brandon. Remember, I guess Brandon Ralph had kind of debuted a version of the Kingdom Come Superman.
Right.
And they were talking about making a show extenuation of Brandon Ralph's Superman. So that one was it. So we got Kata and Chloe. We're gonna do it between Kata and Chloe.
Flip a coin. Call it in the air.
Ooh. Well, let's do it this way. I think this way will be easier. That way they can. Let's see. Let me share my screen real quick, and we'll just pick real quick. All right, can y'all see the screen?
There we go. Yeah.
Cool. All right, guys.
That we can make sure he's not lying. That we can make sure.
All right. Let's see who wins between you guys.
Let's go, Chloe. Let's go, Chloe.
Oh, Team Chloe.
Team Chloe.
Yeah. This is a long little.
It's going for a while.
Yeah.
Ooh. Chloe, let's go.
Go. It's still spinning. Good time.
Wow. Come on.
Now the question is, I don't know if I put the last time I do this.
Wait, Chloe's gonna hit it.
It's almost there. Go, Keita. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Wow.
That's cool, man.
That was a good.
Okay.
That was a good.
I think it's safe to say Chloe won, unless that would be mean if it just slowly.
It just slowly all the way. It's
there you go. No.
Ooh, almost perfect on the name too.
Oh, almost. Okay, I'm gonna call it Chloe, but I'm gonna say Chloe's our winner, guys. Congratulations, Chloe. Okay, good. We have a winner.
Nice.
Go ahead and message me on Instagram, and or Facebook or wherever you're finding me, or you can email me at thelegacynerds@gmail, and we'll get your information for you. All right. So let me stop sharing real quick. All right, guys. So before we get to some local stuff, did you guys hear about the latest news about the Power Rangers reboot?
I've actually been lost on the reboot. I've been trying to find things, and I'm just hearing hearsay from. I don't even know what's right, what's up, what's down. I don't get my hopes up either, so I'm just like, I don't even know what to believe right now. So
this is the first piece of official information that we've gotten about the reboot in I don't know, like maybe a
Show
year.
us. Show
Year.
us.
So, as you guys know, Jonathan Entwistle is going to be the director or kind of showrunner of it, but the executive producer is going to be Jenny Klein. So Jenny Klein has done other projects, but where this gets interesting, so Jenny Klein just updated her website. And the big news about that is she put Power Rangers in there, that she is working on Power Rangers. And it's going to be they put a 1 hour drama series. So 1 hour each episode drama series. So
that all right.
That's going to be the big thing. That's the big news that we got last week for the Power Rangers reboot, is that they're going to go more. I'm guessing if it's doing Netflix, they're probably going to go 45 to 55 minutes episodes. I'm guessing probably around 40, 45. Right. Just because it's Power Rangers and they always kind of like cheat us out of time if they can.
honestly.
So, but that's
hoping it's like a Degrassi Power Rangers kind of drama like that. That'd be pretty.
You know what? That's not a bad route to take.
Degrassi.
So I know the first things that they were trying to compare it to, as far as production wise, they wanted it to be reminiscent, I guess, of the early Riverdale series, where it was a little bit supernatural, but still like kind of like
high school drama life and stuff.
Yeah, kind of like
the WB one or the CW show they had not too long ago.
Yeah. Because I heard at the end it got weird, like super weird. So, but I know from what people tell me, at the beginning of it, it was like done really well and kind of really balanced, is what I said. And I think they were kind of like copying like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, kind of like that kind of model, because I think that's what is more reminiscent of that. We got Pikachu in the Master 542 in the house. How you doing, man? We got Lewis. Power Rangers should be a part of the Justice League in DC. Crisis on the Infinity Earth. Yeah. Oh, on Infinite Earths. Yeah. Chloe, our winner, participating. I thought it was similar to Batman Beyond, Superman symbol. Kingdom. Yep. Oh man, I'm like way behind on the comments. We got Chloe. Congrats to Chloe. Congrats. We got Danny Kelly in the house saying hi. Another reboot. So, guys, I'm going to start with Adrian because we're going to try to get some news out of Adam and try to like trick him into telling us things here at the end. But
I like that. Okay.
All I can say is y'all got to get the news out of Adrian.
I don't know anything. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. So, Adrian, how did your love of Power Rangers start?
Oh man, honestly, it was just kind of like, I think when I was younger, just having this, I don't even know how, by accidentally getting this trifecta of like martial arts, like Bruce Lee, Kung Fu movies, and Power Rangers just being exposed to me at the same time. So I just kind of grew up with the love of martial arts, and I started taking like Taekwondo and karate when I was younger.
Okay.
And just trying to be a Power Ranger myself. So I think all that mixed together, plus just the helmets, just everything just was so cool about it that it just kind of stuck with me. That's what I've wanted to be every Halloween.
It's I think all the figures I wanted. Of your Black Ranger helmet sitting right next to you as well.
My baby right here. Also, I have a couple other ones, but these are like my two pride and joys right here.
Oh, nice. You got RPM.
This one's my baby, right? This is my absolute favorite.
Operators
series. Stuntcast. Yeah. And that's this one's like an Aniki sculpt, one that I got from him, but it was actually finished by yours truly down there over here.
He made it look beautiful.
Helmets? He did it all.
A long time ago, I was finishing helmets for a good while, and
I
got into other stuff.
We had to extend it, but he like resculpted like the top part. I think it looks better than like what the original one comes to look like. It's.
I think the Black Ranger the Black Ranger helmet low key is one of the best helmets in all of Power Rangers. Like there's classic ones like you always think of like the Red Ranger, but the Black Ranger one and the Yellow Ranger one really
and the yellow, those are my two right there exactly.
Yeah. So how did you get into the Morphinominal scene? Is that through Adam? Did he just kind of like bug you
kind of happened like organically almost in a way. We have all kind of met each other because Adam again had like basically just like a small just like a fan page kind of thing of like of Power Rangers. It was just like Texas Power Rangers was what it was called. And so it was just a group I found while I was like I think living in Corpus. I want to say. Yeah. And so we were, it was just a place where I was just chatting people and trying to meet like-minded people because I didn't know many Power Ranger friends, I didn't have that. And then I was starting to get into cosplay and I was looking stuff up. And then I went on there because I met another group member that we had, who also did cosplay. And we were like in a helmet group, all of us without even knowing, in the same helmet group where people were just showing off theirs or like finishing or getting tips. And so I found them through there. And so I was like, okay, cool. They're Texas people. I can have friends in Texas that like do this kind of thing too. Cause I was kind of starting to get into the helmet making stuff too, but nowhere near as good as them. But, so after a while I started seeing, Adam post on there and I started posting my like progress on my cosplays. I have a Red Ranger one too. That one's somewhere.
Oh, wow.
And, so he started kind of just messaging me through there. Cause, I think he was selling a helmet, if I recall. He was selling a Gokai Red, a Super Mega Force Red one, and I just had to have it because I was collecting the helmet. So I was like, "Hey, man, how much do you want it for?" I forgot how much he said, and I'm sure he oversold it to me. I took it. No,
I still was a reasonable price. I sold it to you for like $250, bro.
$250.
And it was an Anarchy helmet.
So. It was Anarchy. That's why I had to jump on it. So I was like, I gotta get it because.
And honestly, if you're lucky enough to have an Anarchy helmet in hand, because that doesn't always happen.
Exactly. That's the reason why when I saw 250 and then Anarchy, I'm like, it's either a fake or he's insane. But I had to take it. So
yeah,
I went for it. I drove to San Antonio for like the weekend because I have family close by. So I was like, I'll go visit them. I'll go buy it then. I went to go see that. Went over there. He tried to hold me at gunpoint for the money, not give me the helmet. No, but he did. So we did the transaction, but like we just kind of just started chatting a little bit because he wanted me to meet like his then like people he was living with, and so we were just waiting around and we are just chatting it up, found a good chunk of things in common, and we just hit it off well. Awesome. So we just after a while, it turns out we had other people that did like their own Power Ranger costumes, and eventually we all just kind of got the idea. We're like, hey, like there's this small Comic-Con, let's just hang out there. We'll all bring our costumes since we're basically the full Power Ranger team together.
And I'm gonna put Diana on highlight. Was she?
Oh yes, I actually painted Diana's Green Ranger helmet.
The one that JDF cracked.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh no,
and a Yellow Ranger helmet too, right?
Signed it, right? Yeah,
I believe so. Yeah. She also had a Yellow Ranger that he had.
Yeah, so Adrian was our Black Ranger. Diana was our Yellow Ranger. Then she became like the Green Ranger. And then she became the Black Ranger.
Diana was a Black Ranger?
Black Dino Thunder.
Actually. Dang.
Made me jealous because that's the other helmet I really like is the Black Dino Thunder.
Diana, if you want a link, you can jump on. Just jump on. I'll send you the link or message me. And
Diana, miss you, girl.
I've been trying to get her on forever, but she's incredibly busy. So.
Oh no, yeah, doing great. Yeah.
So you joined the original. I guess it was kind of original because that was the first one going on. Was the Texas Power Rangers, like the one that was really organized and doing well?
Yeah.
So you did that, and where did that lead you to as well?
Well, after we did a couple of shows, we were doing them where everything's just out of pocket. So we're just wanting to have a good time, hang out with friends.
That's all.
Only like one or two did we get invited where they're like, hey, I just come in and just kind of just set up to kind of help promote the show and stuff. But with all of that, one of the days when we were it was just kind of breaking us. We were having fun, but we're like, man, we're just all spending so much money. And it just kind of came out of a rant. We were like at I always confuse the restaurants, but it was one of the Mexican restaurants with like the big old nachos. I forget.
Chachos.
Oh, is that place still open or not?
Yeah.
I don't think
is it
open?
Okay, I've been craving those nachos for like years now.
That was like a staple here in San Antonio. No, that's your 2 a.m. meetup right there.
Exactly. That's essentially what it was. And we were just kind of griping like this is cool, but like why are they so expensive? Why are we spending so much on tickets and stuff? And we were like, if only there was an event. And that's where the light bulb moment starts clicking. And we're like, if only there was a place that was like either cheap or like affordable, because you got people with families. You got to, not only are you spending tickets on yourself, then your tickets on your kids, and your kids want things, and then it just makes less money for you to spend on the actual con. And we're like, man, if only there was like something we could do about it. And I guess we all just kind of hyped each other up to be like, you know what, maybe that could be us. And so everything kind of came out from there. Just Nacho induced fury of ideas, and we just came up with the name. It all clicked, and I think that's kind of when we all knew, like, hey, this kind of something. There's something there. We can manifest that into something. So after that, it's history. Literally, it's just got the
That's
ball
funny because
rolling.
it's literally like a round table of like, how do we make this cheaper for ourselves?
Exactly. Like, well, why
So
not
we can
us?
keep doing what we want to do, but the way we want to do it.
Exactly. Yeah. And we did have the community at heart to be like, it's just
Yeah.
not fair for them either, because our friends as well who have families are kind of like, I wish I could have gone too, but like, with
Yeah.
my kids and the travel and then going out of town, like further away for it, like it's just a lot of money. So like, no, we get it.
And that's
So we
that's
had
that's
them
the
in mind
difficult thing with
too.
Morphicon as well. Like Morphicon is
Hmm.
just it's hard. If you're not in California or around there, that area, it's hard to get there. It's not
Oh
cheap.
yeah.
So a couple of people I want to highlight. Wanda, I want to thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. You are awesome. But we also got Patrick Sky in the house. What's up, man? How you doing? Haven't seen you in a bit. I actually got the Black Dino helmet and signed by
Nice.
JDF in Montclair, New Jersey. That's awesome.
Nice.
Um,
Jealous. I'm really jealous of that one.
so people actually had some questions for me here in the chat, and I kind of want to talk to them. So someone had brought up if there was any news on Legend of the White Dragon. So if you guys were awake at 1 a.m. last week when Aaron messaged me and told me to get on Instagram Live with him, there's no updates, but it's coming soon. There's an update coming soon. So we had talked about that. They're actually like filming pickup shots like now, like right now. So they're completing it. One thing I did learn, which I didn't know, because he had talked about on his previous lives about investors and people that invested in the movie beyond what was it? That wasn't Kickstarter, it was something else, but beyond the crowd fund. The investors, I thought they might be like corporate investors, but they were actually private investors that invested into the movie to make it better. Because they had already completed like 90% of the movie when JDF had passed. So some outside parties came in and like, hey, we want to see this movie be even better, and they put their own like real money down to make it better. So I know he said sometime maybe like March or April he would have an update, and so we should be hearing even maybe a trailer soon, or maybe like an idea of when it will be completed. So what the thing is, it will be completed this year, and they want it out this year, whether it be in theaters or streaming. That's the way they want to get it out. At being realistic about, and they're realistic about it. They know more than likely it might have a limited theater run, and then go straight to streaming is what they're thinking. So I know Jenna's like Netflix. She's telling everyone Netflix, and Aaron said it could be Netflix or it could be Paramount or it could be, but they want it on a big one. They don't want it on like, I don't know, like just some random
Indie
random
kind of
app that
thing.
no one ever watches.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Pluto. Do Pluto TV.
Pluto TV.
I sorry, I love Pluto.
I have never watched
Pluto
Pluto
TV.
TV, man. That's funny. So I wanted to talk about that real quick. Now, some people were asking more questions about the reboot. All we're hearing about the reboot, guys, from information before, is that it's probably going to be on Netflix. That's 1 hour. We know it's 1 hour episodes now. The idea is that they haven't said it officially, but they want to go back to Mighty Morphin because that's what sells, and they may change like the gender lineup a little bit. So, and I've heard that possibly that Tommy might be there from the beginning and be the leader at the beginning.
Okay, that'd be interesting.
And that the Red Ranger might be a female again, like it was in Cosmic.
Really? Okay.
So the Jason might be like Jacina or something, or
wow,
or Jacina. Jacina. So they're gonna change the gender lineup, is what I understand. Maybe one or two of them. So that's all I've heard. But that none of that is confirmed. The only thing that is confirmed is 1 hour episodes, and that it's probably going to be on Netflix, is what we've heard from like official people. So we got Raymond in the house. Raymond is Retro Ray. We do a lot of we work together on the Countdown City Geeks. He is actually helping with Morphinominal right now, Adam. We're getting some things set up for you. But
I love Ray, dude.
Ray's awesome, man.
He's brought so many good events to San Antonio, and I didn't even know he was the guy behind them.
Dude, that's the thing. And so like this last year, he's like, I'm gonna get on camera. And then like so he's been learning really quickly to conduct himself on camera, do interviews,
Nice.
edit, film, all that stuff. He had like a crash course that he had to learn like really quickly, and he's doing really well. So we got Arrow 26 Studios in the house saying hi to Patrick. Ryan Roveris and Go Right Ranger Go. Guys, if I don't get to all your comments, I'm sorry, because we do kind of have a outline today of what we're going over. So I was super sad when I heard about Jason David Frank. I cried. He'll always be my hero. I feel that goes for like a lot of people. Dang, man. I always want to get the dragon coin on me, and I'm just like, man, I don't know if I can handle another tattoo.
I feel that, man.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm a bleeder. It doesn't matter where I put a tattoo on me. I just bleed for no reason. So, and it's annoying. So, we got Terry Cooper saying, celebrating being a Power Ranger fan since I was 16. Wow, it's been a great 31 years. That's awesome. We got, oh my God, I'm getting excited. In 3 weeks, Raiko, Chiba, and the Yellow Ranger boys coming. So that's one thing I want to talk about. Did you guys know that a lot of the Super Sentai are making appearances here in America now?
I've been noticing that they're coming more often.
Doing it with that Toku
Spirits?
Yeah, Spirits.
Yeah.
I know they got 5 going to PMC. There's 2 going to Las Vegas.
That's right.
And I think I saw some East Coast. I honestly, I would love to do that, but I don't got no budget for that.
I think Toku Spirits, the whole point of it is they cover some of that, and I may be wrong, so but I haven't looked into it a little bit because what that Toku Spirits account, it is run by someone that does not speak English, and so it doesn't always translate to what.
Jab that down. Write it down in your notepad.
Got it. Toku Spirits. Let's go ahead, Toku Spirits. Come on.
Yeah, I want to say they're kind of like they get donations and they try to bring people out. So I think their project this year is obviously Morphicon. But like we said, I feel like they're doing an event in Florida too, or a small
so they're doing MegaCon.
Yes, yeah. And is it Raiko is the Pink Ranger.
Like Raiko,
yes.
Yeah, so I think she was announced on one of them. So is the cast confirmed for the reboot? No, the cast is not confirmed. But one thing that did talk about officially is, and they said this kind of like in a really cryptic way, is like, what if they bring back actors but have them play different roles? So they may not be, they may be a teacher instead of a ranger, or their boss at the movie theater instead of a ranger, or something like that. So it may be they may be familiar faces, cameos, or something like that, or possibly someone like maybe doing a Zordon voice. We've seen people come back. The one I always think about is Terrence Stamp, who was Zod in the Superman movies,
right?
And he came back in Smallville to play Jor-El's voice.
Oh, did you guys know that? I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so like they would bring back, like Smallville would always bring back former like cast members. Like they brought Christopher Reeve, who played a scientist. They brought Supergirl Helen Slater to play Supergirl's mom. Like they did a bunch, or actually Superman's mom. They brought in a bunch of different people, and I think they might kind of like follow that. And I think it would help a lot bringing in like a lot of like us, right? Like, oh my God, there's Steve
I agree exactly.
Or like, oh my God, there's
maybe somebody from the movie, right?
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool too,
dude. What what I want from the Mighty Morphin movie is like, I could do this just in a comic, but like a prequel to Ivan Ooze, like an origin story.
Okay.
Ivan Ooze. I would love
okay.
That. And it doesn't. I don't even need a TV show. I just need like a 3 comic book, or even like a supersized comic, like kind of like how the Origins or the classified ones that DC does. Yeah. I could totally do that. Are you gonna get Legend of the White Dragon figures? Yes, I pre-ordered mine. Did you guys order?
I didn't get a chance to pre-order, but as soon as I start seeing them in the store, I'm scooping.
Adam does not collect toys anymore, guys.
Yeah, I don't.
He makes dreams. He makes dreams possible. That's what.
I mean, yeah.
Let's see. Blame sends out his videos. Oh, so I guess something. Was this a channel going down real fast? Okay, cool, man. Well, thanks for being here. Appreciate you, man. Stephanie Lowry says, "I hope that wage."
It's because you're picking up speed going downhill. That's why you're picking up
speed. I'm picking up speed, right? I mean,
that's what he means.
We'll see. I don't want to like go off and be like he actually meant something nice and like
No, I was reading something. It said algorithms in there about it, like not being shared or like not being seen. I was reading that.
I mean, we'll see. So I've been a Power Rangers fan since I was 3, the can out of year after I was born. That's awesome, guys. So
wow.
Adam, how did you, because I know this story, but a lot of my audience does not know this story. How did you get into Power Rangers?
I got into Power Rangers, man, when Power Rangers was at its height. I was in elementary playing Power Rangers with kids on the playground. Like I said, so since I was a little kid, that's why I got into Power Rangers. Then got back into Power Rangers again because of my son got into Megaforce, and now my son's 11, so it's been like a full circle for me.
So that's the big thing. What I love about your story is like how your son brought back something.
My little son, dude. I like I said, it was like what, and he just was watching it, got all into it. He's a little spoiled kid, and it was like we were always at Toys R Us looking for the keys, and then I came across the Legacy Morpher, and I was like, what the heck? What the heck's this? And I was just so excited to see that, and it was die-cast metal, and it made all the noise and everything, and then that's just kind of what got me going again.
Yeah.
And it was that, and then I bought the little miniature helmets, and I just started collecting all over again.
I mean, what for me that reignited it was the dragon. Oh no, it was the Green Ranger Morpher. I bought it like in 2018, like right at the end of Legacy line. But I saw it. I didn't know, like I wasn't back into Power Rangers, but I saw it and I was like, man, I always wanted that thing. And I was like, I have a job now. Like I have grown up money now. Like I can buy this thing. Like it's okay. And this was at the time where it was like $60, which I thought was like, oh, that's kind of a lot for a toy. And then now they go for like $400, $500.
Yeah, exactly. Like now it's 60 now.
But at the time,
I have a Legacy Morpher somewhere. I think
still got one.
I think my little daughter has it, to be honest with you.
Oh
yeah.
The funny thing, I was watching like a TikTok the other day, and it was this dad saying like, I'm cleaning the kids' toys today, and he was like dumping like a bin of their toys, and I saw a Legacy Morpher and a Legacy Blaster, and I was like, why are those in his kids' like toy bin? Like, and they just put them in a trash bag and they put them outside, and I was like, no.
Oh my
God.
I think the Blaster goes for like $300 too now, maybe more.
I think it's like $200 to $300. It's pricey. Anything Legacy is going big dollar money. So we talked about, and Muffin Adrian talked about how you guys kind of like formulated a plan for Morphinominal. But what for you, Adam, was like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna spearhead it. I'm gonna be the leader.
Honestly, I have like a good group of people. That I had one friend. He made the logo. The logo a long time ago was like a lightning bolt with the coin in it with the green outline.
Almost exactly what my logo is right here.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So he made that first logo for us. And then, we had Diana, who was always, she's really good at like, coordinating and, just like organizing,
Yeah.
And Kim too, she was really good at making sure everybody had to be where they had to be. Real good with vendors, artists, and the guests. Adrian, he's like, go do this, Muffin, go do that. Okay, he'll go do that. Go work the panels. Okay, he'll go do it, or go get food for this person. And he was just like down just for anything,
Yeah.
And I see you too, Paul. I see you in the chat. Paul's
he's always supporting too back there, even with stuff like that right there.
Yeah, he's like our silent partner. Like,
okay, cool.
He doesn't talk very much, but he's also behind the scenes. He helps pay, he's been there since day one with me also, but he's more like the silent guy. You won't see him on like a podcast or stream talking or anything,
Yeah. Not yet. I mean, Ray was like that, right? So,
I mean, yeah, honestly, yeah. There you go.
Now he's on camera. And someone just brought up The Return, the book that Amy Jo was writing.
Oh
So
yeah.
they're asking what I think about it. I'll find out next week, and I'll do a review, and I'll let you know for sure. But so you said you had good people around you, like Paul, Adrian, Diana. There's another person that was helping you out a lot at first.
Oh, okay. So we also have John. He helps out also, but he lives in Michigan. So, first he started off like as a vendor, and then he was a vendor again, and I think he helped us last year and the previous year before that. And, he's kind of just, he's always been, he's always been helping us as well.
Yeah.
But like I said, this year I've been contacting guests, I've been contacting venues. I'm trying to do so much more for the Power Ranger community, here in Texas this year.
Well, and we're about 40 minutes in. So one thing that we can talk about now, and then we'll get to back to Morphinominal in a second, is a lot of you guys know, especially here in the chat, if you guys follow me, because I post a lot about it. But the NostalgiaCon is coming up here in San Antonio in May, and I've been working on this since November with the promoter, the owners. We've been working on that quite a bit. And I got images this time because I was actually prepared this time. So one thing that I helped them with, and I think they announced this in December, because a lot of you guys know my relationship with Fanword. I was able to help them get Walter Jones. He will be here in San Antonio at NostalgiaCon May 10th through 12th. That's just the first guest. So, and again, if you've been following me, you guys know this. I'm going to have my own section there, and I'm going to have the Tracy Lynn Cruz, Ashley, and we're also going to have Philip Andrew, Lunar Wolf Ranger as well. And actually, I didn't even put this together. Lex, what's his name? Lex Lang. Lex Lang is going to be there, who's the voices in Aku. So we're going to have a full Lunar Wolf cast right there too. So that's going to work out like that too. But I have been working with NostalgiaCon, and I've been working with Adam, and they teamed up, and they are working together now as well. Adam, who is the Red Ranger that you are going to bring?
Go for it, Muffin.
I want to bring none other than Selwyn Ward from Power Rangers Turbo. He's absolutely one of my favorites in the helmets as well. And Blue Space. Come on, he's just one of the coolest ones around.
Super nice guy, super funny guy. This guy's freaking hilarious. And I met him a couple months ago, but this dude is awesome. And he's going to be in the Morphinominal section. They're going to have their own a couple of tables as well. And they will be on there. It was the Saturday and Sunday, right? They'll be there Saturday.
Yes, sir.
Of NostalgiaCon. So he's going to have but he was like, nah, I'm going to flex just because I can. Because I'm more phenomenal, and that's what I do. And keeping with the theme of Turbo, because we got Ashley, we got TJ, we also got Blake Foster.
Yeah.
We got I guess he's like the Power Rangers MMA champion.
Basically.
I mean, he beat Michael Lasky, so that's how it works out. But you've known Blake for quite a while, right?
Yeah, actually, that's a really good story too.
I'm gonna leave the image up just so.
Okay. Yeah, even better. So there was a convention, man, a long time ago in San Antonio. I can't really remember what it was, but they had Blake there. They had Rito, the voice of Rito Repulsa, and Catherine Sutherland that year. And we went as Texas Power Rangers. It was Diana, Adrian, dude, we were a whole team. I think I still have that picture somewhere with Blake, and he was a lot chubbier back then.
I'm not gonna say it. That dude can kick my butt. So.
Yeah, so we, like I said, that was another event that we did, and then from there, I think I went. He got us into a convention, Bell City Comic-Con. And we drove up there. Me and Muffin also went to that one. We also went to South Texas Comic-Con in like the Valley.
Okay.
We'll hang out with him. So he's become a really good friend.
That's awesome, man.
To all of us.
I mean, I met him briefly at Morphinominal last year, and he was super nice, and he was so many people in his line, which was wow. So, someone asked a good question here. I forgot what it was, but going back to Morphinominal, so last year was like a really big show, like really, really, really big. So, if you guys don't know, Morphinominal is here in San Antonio. But you have been holding it at the Wonderland Mall since its inception, right? So
yes.
Last year, I feel like I was talking to you, and like one day you had like 7 guests, the next day you had like 10, and I think you ended up with like 15, and it just like snowballed at one point. Like, and I remember you texted Hector David Jr. was literally like day 0 announcement, like hours from the con, and you're like, I got him. And I was like, what is going on?
Yeah,
like,
I got to thank Diana for that one.
Okay.
Yeah, Diana made that one happen. I honestly, she was like, hey, Hector wants to come. And I was like, yeah, what does he need? And she's like, he just needs a table. All right, cool. you know, and it's funny because I had been trying to get him the previous years.
You told me that. I remember that.
Yeah, because he did East Los High on Hulu.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So if you kind of notice, I'm a big fan of like the high school, college dramas, Degrassi, East High. I don't know, it's weird. So he was a bad guy on that show.
Oh,
and then, he wasn't doing conventions for a while, and then he just popped back up.
I think he started with yours pretty much, and then he
started back up with us. So it was pretty cool to finally get them. I really didn't get a chance to like chit chat with him too much. I think I just got a photo. We were just so busy. It was crazy.
He did a 20-minute interview with me, which is
really nice.
Yeah, there's only a couple of Rangers that have done that, and he was like, "We're gonna take time. We're gonna do this," and I was like, "Okay," because most of them I plan like a 5 to 6 minute interview, right? Because they're busy, right? But he was like,
exactly.
He had a line too, and he was like, "We're gonna do this. Like, we're gonna do a full interview." I was like, "Okay,
that's cool." So,
only Asa St. John and Deborah Estelle Phillips are the only ones that were like, I want to talk for this long. And I was like, dang, okay.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Everyone else loves talking. They just like, they're busy though. You know what I mean? So it's hard to catch them. But one of the things I wanted to talk to you about, so like we had said, it had been at, you know what? Before I get to that, Red Ranger Truck John made a comment here. This is what I wanted to talk about. I remember now. You have a little mini event coming up here soon in March.
Yes.
Do you want to talk about that real quick?
Yeah, I'll let Muffin talk to you guys about it.
Because he's doing it.
Thursday one, right?
Yeah, he's more. Look at how handsome he is.
That's Thursday one, right?
Yes.
I got all my calendars up here all jumbled up right now. But yeah. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna be doing a thing which we're hoping we can do more, like I guess monthly, really.
Yes.
It's kind of the plan, to do little pop-ups for Toku Thursdays. And I mean, what we have planned, it's gonna be just kind of more than just watching movies or something, but like that's gonna be the main thing. It's just like every Thursday at what's the place called? I always forget.
The Artisan.
The Artisan, right? Yeah.
Yes.
And we're just gonna be showing like a lot of the good Toku movies, like the crossover movies and stuff like that, and then a couple of episodes. Give people a nice place to other like-minded Toku fans to come chill, have a couple of drinks, have some awesome fucking food, all kinds of like fun. We're gonna be doing like trivia night, I think, too, and stuff like that with some giveaways. But it's just a way to get meet other Toku fans because we're finding out that there's quite a bit here in San Antonio, and so we're just trying to give everybody a place to congregate, meet some new people that they can go hang out with, and hopefully just kind of be a new little hotspot for everybody to just kind of enjoy themselves.
I'm excited about it for sure.
Or even learn about it, because
if it's something you're curious or want to take a friend somewhere to kind of introduce them to show them how cool it is. I think that'd be the spot.
And to be honest, and a lot of my chat knows this too, is that I don't know a lot of like Super Sentai. Like I've watched Ju Ranger, Dai Ranger, and Kaku Ranger, and that's it. Like I'm aware, I'm aware of like Gokaiger and what's the new Boom Boom Ranger? That looks really weird.
Boom Ranger.
You gotta watch the one that just ended.
King Oger.
Yeah.
Ooh, man,
I'm aware of all of them. I just don't know. I've never.
That one's really good.
I think they're good things to get into. Yeah, I'm on Sentai's are more for my thing, honestly, more than the Power Rangers series. It's kind of what I ended up delving into in my adult age. Because I kind of feel like for those that want your like more adult kind of Power Rangers, I think that's kind of a good stepping stone. Because like I mean, it's still a children's show,
Yeah.
but a lot of the Sentai counterparts like kind of do some serious issue kind of stuff, or kind of make it a little bit more slightly mature stories that I think kind of satisfy that little itch for now to be kind of like, man, that was cool. Especially like Kamen Rider, a lot of those give into more like somewhat adult like situations and stuff.
Yeah.
So I think that's a good place too to start. Like, if you're not really familiar with Sentai and stuff, like come check it out because like there's some where both seasons are like great. Like RPM, I love RPM. That's like
Yeah.
my all-time
That's good.
favorite one.
Yeah.
And then the Sentai one I really love too, but that one's like super freaking goofy as opposed to this. Like it's like a comedy in Japan. And same thing with Car Ranger, which or Turbo.
Yeah.
Because like that one was like a pretty goofy comedic season too, but like the one here was like a little more
Over the top.
serious.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that one's like just bonkers, but it's so funny. But like and some are just equally good. Like SPD, I think, and over there is pretty serious too. It's more like noir detective kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like procedurals. So that one's cool, but then you got SPD here too, which I like as well.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, if you're not familiar, and we don't gatekeep, we're here to welcome. That's kind of our whole point, is to welcome everybody to.
That's the point
show
of this channel,
them,
We don't
want you afraid to learn. Yeah, if you wanna, if you want to learn, we'll be happy to teach you, or maybe you'll teach us something.
Yeah.
That's how we grow the community.
More importantly, hang out, make some new friends.
Nice.
Like I said, if it wasn't for Power Rangers, I wouldn't know Diana, Adrian, Paul, even you, Daniel. You know what I mean?
Honestly, yeah.
Like I said, it's just welcome everybody. Let's make some friends, have a good time.
So Vincent, you put a comment here. Wait, Lex Lang is going to be a Nostalgicon. I don't think I was supposed to say that. So, yes.
It's a great answer. I like that.
So whatever, man. I feel like he said it out loud once, but okay. But yeah, I think everyone is always like, especially last year or this last season with Kinoger, I think a lot of people were like, you need to watch it. And it's just like, I think I watched so much stuff because we have the main channel too, and we cover stuff there as well. And so it's like, oh my God, I don't know if I could add another thing to it, but
yeah, I get you. Yeah.
At the same time, we have Philip Andrew, and I haven't seen Wild Force in 20 years, so I'm gonna go back and watch Wild Force. So I don't know. That's not to say I wouldn't watch a Sentai. I think if you guys like screened a movie of one of them, I think I would be easier for me to start with like that. You know what I mean? Like,
and yeah, that's a good point. Maybe you can just check it there and then see if it's for you. And if you do,
but either way,
it on your own.
It's the community. Like because San Antonio in particular with Tokusatsu, because there's so much like anime here, and I feel like that's probably everywhere, right? But like Sentai and Tokusatsu gets like left out so much. Like even Kamen Rider, I don't think there's been really a big Kamen Rider event here in San Antonio, or at least where they've acknowledged it, right? Had the opportunity,
right? Exactly, yeah.
And I think you guys bringing that to the table will not only like bring more of the community, because they're here in San Antonio. Like they talk, people come up to me in San Antonio and talk to me about like, did you watch this? And then I'll be like, no, I didn't. But like, I get that a lot. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people have asked me to cover it. Like when I talk to people in person, like cover Sentai, and I'm like, dude, I can't cover another thing. Like Jesus, but that's not to say I won't. But it's there for sure. So one thing, let's see, we got Love Kamen Rider. So Raymond was asking earlier, did you get one of those old Heroes and Fantasies challenge coins that they did at the movie?
Oh yeah, actually I do. Give me 1 second. Y'all talk. I'll be right back.
He's got to grab it now.
He's got to go get it. He's got to flex on that.
We got Amanda saying, I met Karen Ashley in 2015. Also met Emma Lahana.
Dude, nice.
And Kevin.
That's a hard one.
Anthony Wing. And Amy Jo. Basically, she's met everybody that's hard to meet.
Honestly, yeah, you got like the holy grail of
that's
Rangers.
Good. That's
what we're trying to bring. Like in 10
hard.
Years, right? Yeah. Nice.
See, my favorite seasons are Dokaiser, Jetman, Decker Ranger. So, see, and those fit the Legacy Morpher, right?
Yeah, this fits the Legacy Morpher perfect.
Those are nice. So those, if a lot of you guys don't know, our associate, our colleague, Retro Ray helped set up an event like in 2015. Was it 2015?
Yeah.
For the anniversary of the movie, which was the 20th anniversary, and they did a lot for that. So they had a lot of exclusive stuff, and even toys too. They had like exclusive little, what are
The
they
little
called? Loyal
blind
subjects.
bucket. Yeah. Loyal
Yeah, like
subjects.
I don't know if they're loyal subjects specifically, but they look like them for sure. So you still find them randomly here in San Antonio. Like you'll find them, but they're like marked up like ridiculous. So everyone, how is everyone doing today? Everyone's doing good. We're about to make some big announcements here. Ryan Rovis, I watched Power Rangers Ninja Storm episode. It's Shane's Karma. It's Tori's birthday. She is a Ninja Storm Blue Ranger. She has her. Oh, it's her birthday today. I didn't know that. Let's see, Milady. I know it was Becky G's birthday yesterday. I didn't know that.
Oh, I know that either.
That's funny. I was looking at Tori from Ninja Steel's page. I think she might be a good guest for Morphinominal, but I didn't really see too much info on
I think
her.
she's still New Zealand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was just trying to snoop around, and I didn't really see her like share too much Ranger stuff on her Instagram either. So
yeah,
I didn't know if she's just like not into it anymore.
I don't know. I feel like they all come out when they want to. That's the thing. So
yeah.
All right, guys. So the announcements, right? So Adam, what? I guess I don't want to like pressure you to say anything you don't want to say, but are you ready to announce anything about Morphinominal tonight?
Muffin could tell you who our first guest would be.
Whoa.
Okay.
You mentioned them earlier before. You want to tell them about the venue stuff first? I mean, I'll tell them. If you really want me to. I'll tell them. About like the venue stuff and the dates first, or you want to get the boring stuff out of the way first?
Okay, I'll get the boring stuff out of the way. So
it's not boring. Everybody's been asking me this.
So yeah,
I don't even run the con, dude. Like they're like Daniel.
After Morphinominal, we kind of went quiet for a little bit, and then I picked back up. You get the little wind of stride, and so I was looking for a venue, just to be more personal, more, selective on what kind of guests I have and what kind of vendors I have. So I didn't go with Wonderland this time. I went with the Deco Event Center on Fredericksburg. So it's going to be a lot smaller, but it's going to be more personal, like where we can actually have a meet and greet, where you can actually have your own room where you can actually interact with these guests. We're also going to have like a pizza party. We're going to do a bunch of stuff this year. But yeah, I went with the Deco Event Center on Fredericksburg.
So a lot of you guys, so that's a renamed area. So guys, for especially San Antonio, if you don't know, this is Woodlawn Theater. It's right next to it's the same strip as Woodlawn Theater on Fredericksburg. So it's the historical district here in San Antonio. And they've been renovating that area for like 10 years. It feels like trying to, because he got the historical landmark. Where they named it historical landmark. So nice. They've been doing a lot of stuff over there. So I think it's a big step for any. I know you look at it as a smaller venue, but going from a mall to an actual venue, I think that's a big step for Morphinominal and cementing more of a place in the Power Rangers Con, because there's only like 4 that really people take seriously. There's Morphinominal, Ranger Stop, Go Ranger Station, which is kind of making it doing more shows now, and then of course Morphicon. And the point, what I love about Morphinominal is that, one, it's the easiest accessible, right? So it's the easiest to get to, not just because it's here in Texas and San Antonio is kind of centralized, but even if you're outside of Texas, San Antonio is one of the cheapest cities to fly into and to stay at for any vacation compared to California, Orlando, Atlanta. I mean, it's a lot, and a lot of San Antonians know this. When we go out of town or even just to other cities in Texas, we see like that price rise and it kind of like, why is it so expensive here? Like, we're only like a couple of hours away from especially like Dallas. Like,
I went to Dallas a couple of weeks ago, and the hotel for the weekend was expensive. Even eating like the chicken curry was expensive. I was like, oh man,
parking's expensive.
for people that say Morphicon's too expensive, but they may have an outside chance of being able to fly somewhere, San Antonio is, and I don't want to make it sound like we're like, well, we do have barrios, right? But like, but we do at the same time, like it's a really beautiful city. It's a very cultural city. It's just for some reason, I don't know why. It might be our city council, I don't know, but things are just a lot cheaper here. The hotels are cheaper, the food is cheaper, the gas is cheaper. Like everything, we don't suffer a lot of the things around the other country. Luckily, knock on real wood. Hopefully, here's real wood. But so when I talk to you and tell you guys,
people are nicer here too.
But that's Texas
for sure.
Texas, I feel like that's a thing. Yeah, but and it is true. But the thing is, if you are considering about flying to any con, and you've been thinking about it, San Antonio is the most affordable, especially Power Rangers con that you're gonna find in the entire country. That's just everyone knows that, and that's why Morphinominal is such a force in the community. I was about to say threat, but it's not. we're not competing, right? But,
oh no, definitely no. Actually, I'm actually going to be having some giveaway tickets eventually for PNC as well on the page. I'm working on those details. So, like there is no competition here. I've been to Power Morphicon. I'm going to Power Morphicon again. So there's
nice, Lucky.
You're going as well. I don't know how you're getting there, but you're going.
I'll watch it if I have to. I'll be there.
And I know I've grown a lot in the local and especially Texas. A lot of people that follow me, so we will try to get some tickets here to give away as well. Just make sure to keep on following, especially here when it's getting closer. Now we got what are the dates? That's what everyone wants to know. What are the dates?
I know it's close to Power Morphicon, but that was the only date that I could do it because in San Antonio a lot's going on. So we have like conventions everywhere. There's a convention at Rolling Oaks. Mm-hmm. There's a convention.
Yeah, there's another hurdle we had to get through. Yeah, is that there's cons everywhere now here.
So originally we did it in September, and there was nothing available for September. I wasn't going to go against Big Texas Comic-Con. I wasn't going to go against Space City Comic-Con. They wanted to put me right in the middle of those two dates. I was like, that wasn't going to happen. So I went for August 10th and 11th.
That's good.
Yeah,
I think that'll work out. And like I said, like for people, especially for people that are that can't afford Morphicon, like it's not possible. San Antonio becomes more possible. Like for a destination for that. So, a lot of you guys know, like I worked a lot with CadabraCon. I'm working a lot with NostalgiaCon, and now we'll be working a lot with Morphinominal as well. So that will be. The next con after NostalgiaCon that we're working, we already started working on Morphinominal, but we will be helping them in any way that they need us. And then of course I'll be over there hounding the Rangers for interviews as much as possible. So I know I don't know if you guys prepared, but how about a tease of maybe a season or an era of Rangers that we might see?
Okay. Well, might as well just tie it into the first.
Hold on, someone kick him out real quick. Just real quick, this guy, kick him out. He's being vulgar in our chat.
Oh,
no, that's not. I'm just joking, guys. Don't kick him out for real. But I said, "Let's go Eagles." So just for anybody that didn't see it.
Hey, I'm a Vikings fan and I live in Texas. So.
All right, how do I get him out of the chat?
Get him out. Pun him out of here. No.
So, what were you guys? What's the tease, Adrian Muffin?
Oh man, I'll just
give
it to you.
So a golden rule of ours is to not do what, Muff? What is our golden rule? We don't bring.
Well, I can't say that on the stream. No,
that's been a thing. We've never had anybody from the original MMPR.
And it's not like personal or anything. It's just that's the people. That was another thing when we were talking in that whole nacho-inducing coma that we had, was that we see MMPR all the time because we're all like Sentai fans and stuff. So we're like, I want to see like RPM people. I want to see like these ones that are like, because like you were saying, it's just Power Morphicon. That's the only place you'll ever be able to see anybody different than MMPR usually.
Yeah.
So we're like trying to make that more accessible for people to see. So we try as like a.
I brought Andros and I brought Melody Perkins. I brought some I brought RPM Gold, right?
Oh yeah, that was a
RPM
great day for me. And
here.
Blue.
I've brought like everybody other than MMPR. Only one from MMPR brought was Catherine.
Yeah.
And Catherine, yeah. So we brought some before, but
yeah,
like,
because we had a really good relationship and friendship with her, so we brought her.
That's cool, man. Yeah. So what's the tease for this year?
All right, for this one, we can announce that we got and keep it in themes with one of the comments that was for the once and always one. We'll be getting someone from there. So we decided, also to kind of just break the rule as well of MMPR. So we're going to be bringing in the one and only right there and become hypocrites and throw it at the dart, see where it goes. So it's going to be Steve Cardenas. We got to bring him around.
Nice.
Bringing that in. He wants to come do it.
He made a comment about it. He was like, I guess there was a day people thought he was gonna be at Sunday show. He was like, I hope to be a Morphinominal guy.
So we're like, hey, you know what? Why not? He's a cool guy. So we just.
So my buddy John needs to get his picture, the Red Ranger truck with Steve. I think that he is.
Oh no, definitely.
He needs that photo. He needs that photo. But yeah, we broke the rule with Steve, and I am also trying to reach out to somebody also from that episode.
We're also trying to break the rules there too.
Okay, all right. Well, did not expect that at all. I thought you were gonna say like, I don't know, like SPD or Ninja Storm. Or, I was like, and then you're like Steve Cardenas. I was like, holy crap. Okay, like. And guys, I'm finding out right now with you guys. So like I didn't know how to react to that. It was just like, okay. But yes, look at him. Like I need Steve. A lot of people need
Steve. Yeah, get Steve.
Like I tell everybody, we deliver. If you're gonna come to Morphinominal and it's really, you're really gonna come, I love to hear everybody's suggestions on guests. Like if y'all want them there, I don't mind bringing them.
Yeah, let us know who you want.
Yeah.
That's how it helps.
Here's the best way, guys. If you're on Facebook or especially on Instagram, post a story of a Ranger that you want and tag Morphinominal. That is that helps him spread the word that Morphinominal is coming back up this year, and two, that lets him know who you want because that's his rule. Like you let me know, and if he sees someone over and over and over, he's gonna be like, people want that person.
Yes,
so he's gonna go after them. So
otherwise, how will we know? You gotta let us know.
He listens, guys. So. Daniel, Texas. There seems to be a surge with Yellow Rangers lately. I don't know what it is, but someone yellow. So I think we got a yellow.
We're working on it. We're working on it.
Awesome. Steve is awesome. He's my favorite out of the two Red Rangers from MMPR. It's Red Ranger John truck. That's his too. That's his favorite as well.
That's his favorite.
If possible, Jason Font. Let him know.
I was so close to booking Jason Font last year.
Really?
Yeah, and we just couldn't work like on an agreement.
Look at Lee Garcia, Dino Thunder White Ranger. That's a good suggestion. I like that one. If Steve will be there, I'll be there. Ooh,
awesome.
Nice. That's because yellow is the best color.
I'll agree. I'm agree with that.
What RPM and Dino Thunder people? Light speed. I don't see a lot of light speed.
Ooh, some light speed.
Light speed, but honestly, I don't. Who's on the convention circuit from that show?
Doesn't the Pink Ranger do something every now and then?
I haven't seen her in a while. I think her page has gone kind of quiet on Instagram.
And the Blue Ranger's out of country, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. I want to say he lives like... Actually, I don't know where he lives at all. I was going to say like Philippines or something like that, but...
okay.
I don't know. I feel like he's not in the country. I wonder if people are asking about the reboot. So do you guys want to see a Power Rangers reboot? Just out of curiosity? Like, obviously you want to see those series come back, right? Because
of course. Like I said, if it's more like I said, Degrassi, Power Rangers, I'm all for it. Or even an anime series, because they can continue to do that series for a long time instead of like 2 seasons, and then they wash everybody out and then they restart.
Right.
So Patrick Sky said, "I'll take a once and always limited 10 episodes. The search for Zordon, Morphin Grid Multi. Dude, that'd be freaking awesome.
Yeah,
right. Something like that I could get behind.
That's like a
good limited series, and
I mean, I feel like they were close. If they were gonna do that, we would have like got that right after Once and Always.
That's kind of what I was expecting, to be honest, when that came out.
Do you think the return could lead to a new ongoing comic book series in the near future? I think it maybe could, or the timeline could keep on going. I just don't see Amy Jo writing it forever.
For
That's
the
the
whole
only
thing,
thing.
right?
Like I see her like this is her like swan song right now. That's what I
Right,
feel
exactly.
like.
Just the initial one, and if they continue, it's gonna be like
But,
without her for
yeah,
sure.
it's like this is what I'm gonna do. This is my contribution to it now, and then I'm gonna be like done. Is what you. And
Right.
I'm sure she'll do.
Oh, see that comment.
Oh
That's the
god.
artisan, my friend.
Any thoughts on the Jacob Frank news that Henry revealed on NHJ? I don't really cover that on my channel, guys. So, my suggestion would be to go find other content creators that cover that. But we kind of deal with more positivity here and keeping our keeping the brand going for sure, especially during this really hard time with the brand right now. We don't really cover that on this, but my opinion on it is just like I don't know. It's kind of like nobody knew it was coming. So that's my opinion. It was kind of out of the blue. So maybe the Power Rangers kids should take over. Like that's a good idea. I like that too.
I could see that.
Yeah. Let's see. Who else can't wait for issue 2? Yep, we'll be covering that. Well, actually, we might have a special guest on the channel here about that.
Awesome.
Announcement soon on that one, like maybe like in a week or two. So,
Right.
let's see. I think that's a lot of cover. People are just asking a lot about what I think about the reboot and stuff like that. And it's kind of hard. I just think they're going to go Mighty Morphin real hard, try to bring back those suits, maybe like reversions of it. I feel like if they do Zords, it's going to be like, what's that show? DC's Legends. I think it was called Legends, where they kind of had a Megazord battle in there, but it was like few and far between.
Yeah.
I feel like that's going to take up a lot of budget. Tell fans who we are working on. I don't know if we're allowed to.
What are you guys working on?
I don't know what we're working on. We're working
I'm
on
gonna message you right and find
I don't care about a reboot. I want in space Zap Swords. We got the Zap Megazord, Astro Megazord. We got one. I don't want a reboot. They're going to kill it. I think realistically, we have to reboot Power
They
Rangers.
have to do a reboot.
Because,
honestly, I agree.
It needs to be relevant again. And if they're going to, they want that lightning in a bottle moment back again. And if they want another chance at it, they're going to have to redo it. It's just and modernize it. That's the thing. So, haven't seen Erin Cahill anywhere in forever. That'd be cool. That's because she's in like in every movie on Hallmark and
yeah,
like she works like a lot. But
I've noticed that too. I was like, wow.
I feel like she does like 1 or 2 cons a year. She used to do a lot more.
Yeah,
but she does like 1 or 2. So. Amy Jo is going to be at C2E2. Amy Jo, I mean, I would love for to meet her. She just doesn't come to Texas. She doesn't like Texas.
Yeah, I heard she was supposed to do a show in Dallas, right?
She showed up one day.
Yeah,
and then
she was I didn't even know that.
Yeah, she showed up one day and then she was like, "No, I'm good," and just went home. So. Let's see. Hello everyone. Any news on the Rangers and Hasbro? Okay, so I talked about the beginning of the stream. So I'm not gonna make a video on this because I haven't gotten confirmation of any storm, and it is like really random and really weird. So one of my friends went to GameStop, and they had the red white helmet, the re-release, and the Dragon Dagger. I think they had a Pink Ranger helmet by chance there. And so the guy that was talking to me talked to the clerk there, and he was like, "Yeah, we're getting the Black Ranger helmet next week." And he's like, "What? Like, what are you talking about?" And he was like, "Yeah, I saw we're getting the Mastodon. I saw his Mastodon. Like, we're getting the Mastodon helmet." And like, he's pretty connected too. So he was like, "What? Like, what's that? That's weird." And so he asked to look at the code, and he saw there was a code. It's PRG LC Black BLK. So it's PRG LC BLK. So it's PR Black. But this guy was like swearing up and down, but the guy wouldn't show the promo picture of it. That's the only thing to my friend. So, but I was trying to remember what that code, because that code actually sounded familiar to me, and I think that's the remastered Lightning Collection Black Ranger, the one up there, the ones that they just did.
Okay.
So I think that's the code. So take it with like the smallest freaking grain of salt that. Yeah, because I don't think it's right at all, and I just feel like there's with the leaks that go on all the time, we would have heard something. At the same time, the Power Rangers is the only line with the Hasbro where they'll just freaking announce something and it'll be in stock like that day. So that is the only line out of all the Hasbro lines that has done that. So that's kind of at the same time, it's not like, well, it's not like that could never happen because it's happened, right? It's happened with the Metallic White Ranger. Like no one knew it was coming, and one day it was just it existed, and that was it. I remember it happened with the Dino Charge Black Ranger. Nobody knew it existed, and one day it just showed up on a Target shelf, and no leak it got through, right? And so it's happened before. So I don't want to say like it's impossible. I just want to say with the least amount, like this is something that was said. It's probably not true, but it's an interesting thing. Because the thing is, I haven't heard anything of Black Ranger. I've heard about a Yellow Ranger helmet, but I haven't heard anything about a Black Ranger helmet. So take that with the smallest grains of salt. I'm going to let you guys know that today. Don't quote me. I'm sure somebody's going to quote me anyways. But they can refer back to this and then say, like, someone said that, and I just don't think it's accurate. But it's just a little bit of interesting news that happened today. I did promise a giveaway, guys, a second one. So we're going to go ahead and do it. Oh, actually, I didn't even make the banner. You know what?
That one.
And this kind of fits with your announcement. So
okay, cool.
We'll make it. So because I haven't done giveaways in a long time, I wanted to get you guys something fun. And we are giving away a Super 7 Reaction Battle Damage Red Ranger.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to give out one of these. United States only, guys. And if you guys want to enter, just put hashtag Steve.
Red Ranger truck.
If you guys want a chance at this, United States only, just hashtag Steve in the chat. We'll give it about 5 minutes and then we'll pick a winner, guys. And we'll just use the giveaway tool.
That's not, I didn't even know there was a battle damage one.
Yeah, so this is actually a sponsored gift from Josh. I don't know if he wants me to say his last name, but it's Josh O. So he sent this in to me to give away, and I've actually had it for a couple because people do that. Like, just send me stuff like, here, give this away on the channel. I'm like, okay, like that's cool. So we did get this. While we're doing this, I did get a care package. So I didn't talk about this with a lot of people. Only a couple people know. Actually, Adam knows. But I had surgery like 2 weeks ago, so that's why I've been kind of slower here on YouTube a little bit lately. Although it doesn't seem, probably some people says it didn't feel like it is. And I got a care package from Matty B, so I want to show you my haul, and he sent me some pretty cool stuff. So first, he sent me a fan word shirt. He had some credit, and so I kind of have my logo there and the first Morphinominal logo there as well.
Nice. That looks like it right
there. So he also sent me some of these cards, and they're so cool. I love these cards.
That one's nice.
We got this one there. We got one of the 4 guys there.
Gotta have them there. The juice bar. Oh, that one's cool.
With the original team, the original team.
Oh, geo.
That's when Billy got fucking ripped.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah,
he was always ripped, so I didn't know that. Like he was always ripped. They just put him in baggy clothes.
And the baggy clothes, and then after a while, it's just.
And after a while, he's like, I work hard on this. He was like, I'm gonna show off. And then we got the full Mighty Morphin first team.
There you go. Where Billy hides the muscles right there. He hides the gun.
Yeah. Now he did send me stuff for giveaways, and some of this will be a giveaway for sure. But I haven't kept. He said I could pick what is giveaway and what I want to keep. I'll do the one I'm gonna keep because I don't have it. So I'm keeping this one. I didn't buy
it. Nice.
So you got me the Johnny Lawrence Ninjetti figure, which these were the only ones that I actually liked because I thought the sleeves looked cool. The sleeveless look cool. So I didn't like the Daniel LaRusso ones and the Samantha LaRusso. But he sent me this too. I don't know. I have one, but I kind of like it. And I remember when these were $2 at one point, and now they're going for like stupid money. So it's just, I don't know. I think the Psycho Rangers are cool. Now, one thing that he sent that we may give away at a later date is a Rita Repulsa pop.
Nice.
It's pretty cool. Another thing that he sent over, but I guess I can't get it signed now, is a Jason pop right there, since we're having to have Steve and not Jason. There you go. And then lastly, so I don't have any. Actually, I have one. I have one figure, but this is the other figure. And he got me Cassie.
Oh, nice. That's the one.
That one's clean.
I think I'm going to keep this one just because I don't have a lot of legacy stuff, and I've heard rumors. So I'm going to keep that. But it's just in case, right? Just for a rainy day. But yeah, so guys, we're going to go ahead and pick a winner. You guys put hashtag Steve in the chat. I'm going to go ahead and start pulling. Actually, let me share my screen for transparency. And giveaway tool. There we go. Oh shoot, I might not have put it. I didn't put it in. Guys, you're gonna have to put in hashtag Steve again. I am so sorry. Because I am dumb, basically. Oh, never mind, I did pull it.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay. So we got 20 entries. Guys, we got 51 people. Only 20 people want the Red Ranger.
It's a giveaway. It's
guys,
free. Come on.
Maybe it might be United States.
You guys into the country.
That might be the issue. Yeah. So I'll give it 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Hashtag Steve. We got 21.
Mossie's in the house. What's up?
So you broke the rules. We're gonna have once and always. We're gonna have a possible Yellow Ranger. I mean, you're gonna be really cool. And I don't know. It's just an idea, guys. And it's not. We don't even know if it's possible at this point, right? But for those that are going to Morphinominal that are in the chat, would it be cool if we did by like some sort of screening, like after Morphinominal on one of the days? Like we went to a theater and we watched something cool. Now, I'm not saying it's going to happen. It's just theoretical. Let me know if you guys would like to do that, and if so, what would you like for us to screen? I think that'd be cool. So
yeah, something like that would be cool.
I think that'd be fun. I think that's been really hard to do with the Power Ranger stuff.
Right.
I did that. I think Ray was in charge of the one that I went to also.
Yeah, but again, that was almost 10 years ago now.
Yeah.
So
I have that photo too with Blake.
Was Blake there?
Yeah, it wasn't that long. It really was that long.
Oh, okay. It's someone from JDF's team had told me that they had tried to go, but Heroes and Fantasies started to nickel and dime people, and he was just like, "This is hard for him to do." And like, stand by it. So I don't know. I didn't go. I didn't live in San Antonio at that point. So bring the composer. Ron Wasserman.
I would love to have Ron Wasserman because not only was that he made SPD, X-Men, and then the X-Men theme, just all the most like a lot of my childhood. Yeah, I would. Yeah. I would love for Ron
X-Men 97 is relevant this year. It's coming out in a couple weeks.
Oh, it's true. You never know.
You know, put him in a story and tag
Ron and then tag Morphinominal.
Somebody else. He had props from the show. I saw him on.
Oh yeah. He's been doing a lot of things.
Dude, that looked awesome.
Yeah,
he had like T-Rex from the show. He had a bunch of like toy Zords, like props from the show.
Someone reached out to me. I can't remember who, and you're probably in the chat. And I feel bad about it. But someone reached out that he may want to come on his channel too as well. But I was gonna say Ray knows Ron Wasserman. Like they text. So I don't know. We'll see. So
nice. Okay.
All right, guys. We got 29 entries. I think that's good. We're gonna go ahead in 5.
Wait, let me put mine in.
Oh, put it in. Put it in.
I'm doing my burner accounts as well. Hold on. You need that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see who wins. Oh god.
Oh, that's cool. I like how it does that.
Yeah, I like how it does it too.
Hey, I've seen all your faces in the chat.
Ray won.
He can't win. He can't win.
Oh my god! You know what?
But he doesn't count.
I think we'll let Ray win this time, but he's never won anything before. We've had people like win 3 times because
I was on that stream when that guy won twice.
What are the chances?
Yeah,
I'm watching it.
I was like, yeah. So we're not gonna do that. I don't know what. So this is one of my good friends, Jose. He won the Green Ranger Lightning Collection figure.
Nice.
Yeah, and now that thing's like $150 or something like that. So, yeah. So okay, Ray, you won. You work hard. You work hard for the Power Rangers community. So I'm going to allow it. I feel like it's fair. Ray has brought a lot of things together, especially for NostalgiaCon, and he's working on Morphinominal now. We're trying. So some things that we're working on for Morphinominal is to get him some partners that will benefit the con and benefit the people going to the con. But not only that, we're trying to figure out some cool things that people that can do in conjunction with the con, whether it be like an after party or a screening or just getting people involved. Artists, Ray is very good at artists. For everybody that you guys know, he knows like Dan Mora, who does the Boom Studios comics. So just kind of give you an idea. So, hey Brent, how you doing? We're just finishing up. Appreciate you being here. But yeah, guys, I think that's going to be it for tonight. We are going to try to stream again next week as well. Again, I am going to try to make more of an effort to be back on streaming because I know a lot of you guys like to hang out here, and I really like hanging out with you guys too. So there's a lot more things that I'm sure there's many more things that we'll cover. We'll cover everything more phenomenal on this channel, everything up to NostalgiaCon, and then NostalgiaCon Houston as well. They just did some. So for my Houston people, I know I got some Houston people. We got something for Houston coming as well. So that will be announced. They'll probably announce it. They tell me like, hey, I'm about to announce this, and they show me like a picture and they announce it. So they'll probably, I have a feeling it'll be announced like in a week or two about that. Also, will be the MMPR, the return issue 2 will be out this week. Me and Ray will be covering that. We also have a special guest that we will probably have for a pre-recorded interview, and then we can live stream and talk about that as well. But you guys, what did he won? He won the Battled Red Ranger. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. A lot of you guys I know a lot of you guys are here on YouTube that don't necessarily follow me on Instagram or Facebook, but something that is coming up this year, and I always forget to talk about it. Hold on. So I got this in, I guess it was September, or maybe it was before September, whenever has. But guys, this is going to happen this year. All right. So this is not this one. I got one to give away for this year. So stay tuned. I do not know when I'm going to give this away quite yet. It's going to be the right time, but I know a lot of people want this, and this is starting to creep up with the Legacy Morpher. So I know this is going for about $250 right now. So I will be giving away this at a later date. So just stay tuned. I've been dropping teases about it. There's some other cool stuff we're going to be giving away here soon, actually. I think we're going to do probably one at the end of the month that is really cool. That was donated by Wanda, actually. So, guys, I want to thank you guys for being here. Adam, I'm going to just call you Adrian McMuffin now.
Oh, good.
I know, it just feels good. Like, so thank you for those being here in the chat as well. Like General Kenobi, Random Person Get This Out, Astronaut Ranger saying, Aero 26 Studios, which is Oliver Queen, as you guys know. Midnight Ace, AZ, thanks for being here. And guys, remember, he put up the Discord link, and make sure to follow us on Discord. DMC Jedi Man, what's up, man? How you doing? Glad you're here. Brent, thank you for being here. Ray, Wanda, Archer, thank you for being here. Hunter Hansen, thank you for being here. Milady Cat will be joining us on a live stream here in the near future. She is a very seasoned cosplayer and good person in the Power Ranger community that we want to involve. John C., thank you for being here. Who else? I don't know how to, honestly, I don't know how to say that. I don't read that language. Isaiah Izzy Reyes, Stephanie Lowry, John Red Truck, Steve is biggest fan, Dylan Koziski, Vincent Yu, Gabriel Rubio, Red Exo Mac, Arian Polaris. There's some new people in here. You guys are awesome, man. John V. Weber. I feel like he's from San Antonio also, right?
John. That's our boy right there.
Okay. I was like, I see his name in places. I feel like he's like from here. Gabriel Rubio, I think you already said it, but thank you for all those that showed up. Noel, I just saw Noel Serrano, Albert Olivares, Shaw 84. Thank you all. I will have another stream next week. That's the plan. Just make sure to follow up. I think I'm going to drop one of the Crow interviews this week. We'll see. But
cool.
All right, guys. You guys have a good one. And I'll see y'all next time. And y'all know what time it is. It's morphin' time.
It's morphin' time.